But this is was inspired by the conversation that may have taken place between Mr. and Mrs. Noah as they were getting ready for their big trip. On a trip, you know, most any couple will have like a list of things they want to take along. Maybe they each had their own list, and maybe they had to like make compromises between the things that they each wanted, and those compromises would have changed natural history. You got the sheep.
I've got the sheep.
How about the germs?
I have the germs.
You got some giraffes.
2 giraffes.
How about the worms?
A couple of worms.
And how about the scroiches?
Scroiches.
Don't you have the scroiches?
No scroiches.
Noah, how you gonna populate the world without the canverniculating of the scroiches on the edges of the fence, the feelers on their flanks, along their wings and of their antlers, undulating in the chambers of their underwater dens?
What good are they, for though they're fairly easy to attract, they're hard to catch, they smell like paint, and they're reported to be mean. Besides their being fast and dumb, they also are destructive, eating fields of purple loosestrife and exuding gasoline.
You got some bears?
I have some bears.
How about the bats?
Couple of bats.
I see you have some moths.
Yes, I do.
And 2 rats.
2 rats.
And where are the yunchies?
Yunchies.
Don't you have yunchies?
No yunchies.
Noah, how you gonna populate the world without the transcendental yelping of the yunchies in the caverns of Baileys, the thin-slated bulges of their oscillating bellies making ripples in the undertow below their dungarees?
What good are they, for though they wander glumly to the traps, they make a mess, they're self-important, and they're hard to get to know. Besides their being petulant, they roam across the earth, digesting boxcars of plutonium and peeing H2O.
You got some pigs.
I have some pigs.
And I see the voles.
Yes, voles.
And a couple of flies.
Lots of flies.
A couple of moles.
Yes, moles.
And where are the patangas?
Patangas.
Don't you have patangas?
Not a patanga.
Noah, how you gonna populate the world without the syncopated gurgle of patangas on the locks along the fox, the hypersonic flutter of their subthoracic nubbins toward pupation in riparian delphiniums and phlox?
What good are they, for though they do adhere to tanglefoot, they are unruly, overbearing, and they feel like lumps of snot. They multiply and devastate the zebra mussel population, plus they feed on tsetse flies, which bothers me a lot.
You got some flirts?
No flirts.
What about the food?
No.
How about the quiche?
No quiche.
You probably don't have coops.
You're right.
Gadooples.
No gadoo.
No peeps.
No peeping. No.
Well, now how you gonna populate the world without the foops and coops and quiche and flukes and peepings and gadooples in the trees? Their symbiotic eloquence while inching up the cambium, descending pentatonically in groups of 2s and 3s.
What good are they, for though they have their moments, they do nothing but collectively make oxygen where diesel smoke belongs. Sporadically ingurgitating PCBs and acid rain, they live to aid the editors of long and silly songs.